I've had the opportunity to do public speaking for about 5 years. Like I said, 5 years there at Merrill Lynch, and then 15 years I was actually a commercial lender. One of the things I'm finding is financial literacy. Is it harder for younger kids to understand or for older people who are entrenched in their ways? Have you found that there's a difference in the, what's the word, the capacity to understand?
You know, I don't. What I found is that you have to find a way to get to them in their own language. And I actually find it harder to talk to younger people because they're looking at you like, yeah, right, you know, what you trying to tell me? So it's harder to get through to them. So I try to use humor a lot. And that's why I try to use a lot of videos to engage them, because this is the video generation.
Absolutely.
And for the older folks, they like it because it's sort of, if you're good with your money, it says, oh yeah, I'm there. And if they're not, they go, oh. And so, you know, I enjoy both groups. And I think if you adjust yourself and you come from, what's the word I'm looking for? Authenticity. You know, that I preach, you know, I practice what I preach. And they pick up on that. And then they, oh, she's just like one of us. She's just like across the kitchen table. Because I think a lot of times financial literacy, where it goes wrong, is that it talks over top of people's heads. It doesn't bring down to what does this mean to my life every day? You know, what does this debt really mean? And it means bondage. It means not really being able to do what you want to do. And so I just try to, you know, I just like, I'm sitting across the table talking to you, and I try to put myself into my grandmother, Big Mama. So I fuss a little, I joke a little, I step on some toes, you know, and that engages them.
And lastly, because this is a multimedia, multi-content world, I noticed that you write books. I noticed you have an excellent website, and I just witnessed you being an outstanding speaker.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Do you find that one venue is better than the other? Talk about, in a multimedia world and getting your message out, which content version for you gives you the best outlet to get your point across?
I still love writing for the newspaper. That is my love. It really truly is. I'm a newspaper girl from way back, and so ideally I love writing my Washington Post column. But I've been, you know, sort of what's the word I'm looking for? I've been a convert. I love television because it reaches the masses. And I love the web because it's immediate. And there's so many things you can do with it. And I love radio. I mean, it's just the sound of the voice and what voice can do and the passion that you can convey. And radio doesn't hide anything. I mean, you can really tell when somebody's telling the truth on radio because you don't have any other distractions. All you hear is their voice. And you can hear if they really mean what they're saying. And so for each one, I love each one in a different way. Now, it's really difficult because I'm a print person, so I'm used to being behind a desk and, you know, looking kind of raggedy. And so for me, being out in front and getting all dressed up, and, you know, initially when I get up at the mic, I'm just like, oh Lord, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna get something out of it? But I love all the mediums. I think, and when you do it effectively, you use all of them together. I mean, I write the column, then I have the website, then I do the radio, and then the television, and I try to make them all work together. And so you know, when I give a presentation like I did tonight, that's like 45 minutes that is not going to be enough. It'll get them geared up, but then what do you give them afterwards? You just sort of push them out the door and they're all excited. It's like hearing a good sermon, but if you don't really get a teaching in there and you don't get them back to Bible study, then it's just going to be gone by Wednesday. So that's where the book comes in, and then the column and stuff, because it reinforces what they've heard.
Well, I will say this in closing. You gave the word. I'm actually one of the disciples out in the field that actually talks about financial literacy here in Arkansas and all throughout the Mid-South. And I will tell you, your commentary this evening here goes a long way, not only helping the students, but also helping the community. Because as you know, without economic and community development, then what we're doing here has a very short time frame. So again, thank you for your time and your presence.
Welcome.
Again, many continued blessings to you in your journey.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right.